Hello, this is Cody Perry and Alexi Leeper. This is our demo for Lab 6. To start out, we implemented interrupt vectors for our pin inputs. And just like Lab 5, pin 0 will be our first function, pin 2 will be our second, pin 1 will be our second, my apologies, and pin 3 will be our third. And pin 0 will be increased speed, pin 1 will be decreased speed, and pin 3 will be max speed. In terms of our program initialization, we initialize the ZAC pointer as usual. Port B and port D will also be initialized very similarly to before. I configured EICRA to execute on the falling edge, and the external interrupt mask will be initialized to R3 inputs as before as well. Fast PWM 8-bit mode, no prescaling. TCC R1A will be implemented. This will initialize PWM, and then no prescaling will be put into, this indicates 8-bit mode, no prescaling put into TCC R1B. This will initialize the TechBot to move forward indefinitely. And then the counter memory location or register will be cleared. I'm going to load these constant values into MPR and add counter to it. That will be something I consistently do. That way, because we're not going to have any carry bits or any overlay. So there's no possible way that these two values will be overwritten by a carry bit. And I'm going to output this value, which will just be engine direction right and left, pins 4 and 7, onto port B right now. To start out, main will be just jumping back to itself over and over again as our pins are initialized by interrupts. Increase speed, we're pushing all the values to the stack. I'm going to disable interrupts like Lab 5. This is my error checker to ensure that it cannot exceed 15. And before I continue, I will also load this onto the stack or onto the TechBot. I'm going to build the solution. I'm going to reset the TechBot to AVR 109. All right, and now it's been successfully loaded onto the TechBot. In terms of our logic, when this function executes, OCR1A and OC1RB will be increased. Those correlate with pins 5 and 6 on the TechBot. I will be adding 17 each iteration of this until the counter hits 15. These are the increments that we can go to ensure that when the counter is at 15, these two LEDs will be at 255, which is the max for OCR1A. All right. And then we're also going to increase the counter and display that on port B. We're going to add that to our engine direction right and left as usual. And then we had some glitches. So in order to prevent those queuing errors, we implemented a quarter-second wait time between each button press. We're going to clear the queue and enable interrupts once again. Pop all values from the stack, and I will demonstrate that functionality right now. As pin 1 is pressed, as you can see, the pins 5 and 6 are continuously getting brighter, and these 4 pins are increasing in terms of their binary values. And now they're at 15, and pins 5 and 6 are as bright as they can be. And as you can see, we cannot go any higher than this. All right, I will now hand it over to Alexi Leeper.